Nate Silver Podcast, Ep.2. How y'all feeling, man? We ready to get straight into it, man. Like I said, as you know, this podcast is available on Spotify and YouTube only, and we post new episodes each Monday. How y'all feeling, man? If I'm saying today is, let me see, motherfucking September 10th, and yeah, man, we got a lot of things we're gonna talk about. A lot of things that happened this past week. So yeah, we ready to get straight into it. We got let's see. Today's Sunday, so they had the little football game, little NFL joint. I ain't see it. I don't even watch football. I don't watch football no more, for real. Like, from I used to watch football when I was like younger and shit. Like, but I stopped watching football. Yeah, but they had the game, so let's see if that joint come up. So yeah, man, like I said, we're gonna get straight into it. I want to start with a story I seen on Say Cheese. I believe it was with a police-related incident. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the video for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I can pull up the video. But apparently it was a cop. I forgot the state it was. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it was Mark Dial, 27 years old. That was the name of the cop. Is being charged with murder, voluntary manslaughter, and aggravated assault following the incident at a traffic stop. They say this happened in Philadelphia. It says the fatal shooting of Eddie Irizarry during a traffic stop. Yeah, man, just another sad incident, man. I'm looking at the video. I'm not gonna react to it on YouTube because I don't do reactions, but I don't do reactions as of now, but yeah, sad incident, man. You have another minority, I believe he was Hispanic, just falling victim to gun violence, man. And like I say all the time, like, this is something that I want to talk about on this channel, just as far as like the culture and as far as like us as a people. The things like I feel like we should do different. Like, as we all know, like, these type of things have been going on for years, man. Like, years. Like, you're talking since 2012 and even before then. Like in the 90s, we all know Rodney King and things like that. So this that's a sad incident, man. They say Dow refused to cooperate with an internal police investigation into the shooting. Authorities said Dow violated department policies and initially gave a false narrative of the fatal encounter. Yeah, like so basically stating that the officer refused to give the correct information about the situation, and that's something that always happens, man. You got police that will turn their body cams off, or they'll give false statements and things like that in order to cover up situations, man. And this is something that happens within the system. I'm saying, just as for black people and for just minorities in general. So yeah, that's I'm saying, sad situation. Prayers for Eddie Irizarry. I'm saying, he was just fatally shot, and this is something that needs to be resolved, man. Yeah, so prayers to them. I'm saying, hope everything's straight. Yeah, man. We got this shit crazy. Crazy. We got next thing we got say Gunna. Gunna had a show. I don't know where the show was. I think it was I want to say it was at the Barclays. Yeah, Barclays. Gunna shows love to Young Thug at his first show. I'm saying, apparently he had a sign that said "Free Jeffrey." When it comes to Gunna, man, I'm saying, I don't, like, me personally, like, I don't have like no problem with Gunna. I'm saying, I never really listened to his music, like, unless like he would have like a collab like with like Lil Baby or someone, but I never really listened to him. But like the allegations against him, I feel like it's something like we're like ever since 6ix9ine, like my opinion, like I feel like we're starting to see like these rappers just like flourish, like with as far as like paperwork and things like that, like as far as like the court system. And I feel like since like the 6ix9ine issue, like situation, I feel like we're starting to see like more like we're starting to see more criminal like cases being covered like within our culture, like within hip hop. I feel like it's starting to become like a trend. I'm saying, like, who's snitching, who's doing this, who's doing that. And before that situation, like, I feel like we were able to focus more on the music. I'm saying, I feel like we were able to just focus on the art and the culture rather than all the negative propositions that came from various things that will happen outside the music. So when it comes to Gunna, I personally don't have a problem with him. So I'm not one of those people who would judge someone off of, that a mistake that doesn't pertain to me personally. I'm saying, I wouldn't judge no one. You know what I'm saying? So if he were to drop an album, or if he were to have a show, you know what I'm saying, it would have to be covered, you know what I'm saying, because of the music. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to music, I really don't, me personally, I don't have like a jurisdiction, you know what I'm saying, based off, like, if someone did something outside, like even with 6ix9ine, like 6ix9ine, like I stopped listening to 6ix9ine because like the disrespect, you know what I'm saying, he did with certain people. That's why I stopped listening to 6ix9ine, based off what he did. But his music wasn't never bad. Like, I remember being like in like it was 2017. That's when 6ix9ine got hot, like 2017. I remember I was listening to Gummo, you know what I'm saying, the first song he dropped, and I was like, I was a fan of 6ix9ine. Like 6ix9ine, like I seen 6ix9ine going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? but the way he was moving, like outside the music, and the disrespect he gave to certain people, that's what made me stop listening to 6ix9ine. But I never had a problem. With 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got like as far as the music, like as far as like hip hop, I don't see an issue. Like I don't see an issue with like I try to keep everything just music related. I don't really branch outside of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like today, we're starting to see like a lot of people, fans included, that feel like they are obligated to be insiders with the rapper's activity. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of like the art. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as a culture, like if we get back to the art of the music and you know what I'm saying, the art of just what we do, like, and I feel like that will bring better light to the things we do. Like not even just music, like but like sports, you feel what I'm saying? Like anything, like, because like even with sports, like me, like I feel like sports ain't even the same. Like I feel like sports ain't what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everything's just like off track. Like back in the day, like '08, like back in like '08, like '09, like you feel what I'm saying? Like basketball, like NBA, like I feel like everything was like people, like athletes, like played with more of a passion for the game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now it's like everything's like watered down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I be feeling. Like I feel like the focus has to come back to the true nature of the art of the things we do, in order to bring, like, you know what I'm saying, in order to you know what I'm saying, just push for elevation, you know what I'm saying, of the culture, for the culture. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, man. That's that. Man. All right, so this was posted 2 days ago. NBA YoungBoy apparently got a tattoo that read "help," and a lot of people had comments about it. A lot of people felt like it was a cry for help. You really you really got to take account into what the things people go through. You know what I'm saying? So like you never know. Like there was a lot of people in the comments like saying like you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of mixed reviews with the with what happened. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people with the tattoo, everybody was feeling like it was a cry for help, and it was something that people needed to attend to. But you know, like with these artists, like you gotta understand, like with these artists, like I don't know, like the rap, like the industry like is a weird place. It's like so I can't, like, me personally, I'm not an insider, like I'm not inside with the whatever, but it's a lot of things you gotta understand. It's a lot of things people go through behind the scenes that you never know how someone's feeling. You know what I'm saying? So you never know, like, the details with, you know what I'm saying, this event or this. So I feel like it's just like people have to like just kind of like mind their business, like you feel what I'm saying, like stay in their place when it comes to certain things like that, because you never know, like you know what I'm saying, like industry, like I ain't gonna lie, like it's some celebrities like that I done looked up to and been inspired by, and you see like certain things that they've, you know what I'm saying, um certain things they go through just change what they just change their mentality, and you see it just along the way. Like you could see like people having breakdowns on the internet and people doing this and that. So I try to just look at things for what it is. You know what I'm saying, I try to just keep my opinions close. You know what I'm saying, I don't like to, you know what I'm saying, because you never know. You never know what someone's going through. So I just, but yeah, that's the mixed reviews was crazy, man. I seen people it was people like laughing and all that. You know what I'm saying, I just try to stay out the way, man. Like these artists, like you never know, like with some of these artists, man, with some of these celebrities, man. Like Kanye West, like if you know me, like like Kanye is is someone I am inspired by. You know what I'm saying, because I also, if you I also produce and I film make. So like things I seen on the internet, like the TMZ interviews and just the posts on these blogs about, you know what I'm saying, some of the antics. You know what I'm saying, it's things like I look at and I see, okay, it's this, but it's also, you know what I'm saying, I know it would be another side to it. You know what I'm saying, I know, because because you see the evolution of people, and then you see what they talk about, what they how they address situations, and then you start to think like, yeah, something ain't, you know what I'm saying. So I just try to just let things just play out how they play out, you know. That's it. Anyway, Danny Masterson. Danny Masterson, that 70 Shows actor, was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for an alleged attack on two women, a sexual assault attack. Yeah, that's that's crazy. The guy who he played, I think, yeah, he played Hyde on that 70 show. Now that 70 show, that was my show. That was our show. That was my mom's, my brother's, we used to watch that 70 show for real. That's when we was, you know what I'm saying, everything was, I believe it was like 2012. Yeah, we used to watch that 70 show. So yeah, that's crazy, man. Apparently it happened 2 decades ago, 20 years ago. And it was with three, I think it was, yeah, it was two females, and apparently it was a third. I think it was a witness. It says it was a witness in the case, man. That's something. Yeah, that's crazy, man. They say he faces up to 30 years to life in prison. Yeah, that's crazy. Another, like I said, just another like I don't. This is crazy, bro. Like that's crazy. Another celebrity. You know what I'm saying, like just. I seen some people had a post. They made a post on it, and they were like, this happens to everybody. this happens to celebrities who, you know what I'm saying, who get famous, and they, you know what I'm saying, people always put things they did on them and stuff like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, I've seen it with a lot of rappers and a lot of celebrities. You would see like they would get famous, or they would get a buzz, or something would happen, and somebody would throw an accusation on them, and then, you know, their career fall apart. So and that's crazy, man. They said it happened at his home in Hollywood Hills 2 decades ago. It's crazy. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? Like, if something happened 2 decades ago, then they bring it up, and you have three alleged victims. Three alleged victims saying that the man did something. How y'all feel, man? I just think that, I don't know. It's something. It's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, we got time. Yeah, you know, I was watching an interview on Vlad TV with Adam 22, and you know, I'm just getting into the just getting into what, you know what I'm saying, the nature of podcasting, and I'm just thinking like what I want to achieve with it. I'm saying, I'm just thinking like it's something crazy. Like, you got just you got a wide variety of just people like trying to get into the business, and you got people like that are already like solidified themselves like in the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm just thinking about like the competition as far as like what I should talk about, like the message I'm trying to put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like I'm big on, like I said in the other episode, I said I'm big on bringing the positivity back into the culture, and bringing it into the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a person who wants to be misleading. You know what I'm saying? I'm not someone who wants to lead someone in the wrong direction, or give them game that'll put them in a place where they won't be able to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always want to see my brothers and sisters succeed by any means. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking like what I should really base my succession on, base my, you know, platform on. Like, I've been thinking of starting like a movement. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I had a couple ideas, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start a movement, and I'm gonna push it. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be intended for the youth, and for black young brothers and young sisters, and I wanted to be able, I wanted to impact the people that that, you know what I'm saying, that come across it. Cause I started to think, like, I'm sitting down, like, I do a lot of thinking. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of thinking, like, I be in my head about a lot of shit. So I'm thinking, like, I had to realize, like the only thing like the time that you're here, like on this earth, like the time that you're here, like I think like the only thing like that matters is like what you do. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the only thing that matters is like the lives that you impact. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you impact a lot of people's lives, like you'll live longer. You know what I'm saying? Like when you leave, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's something I had to think about. I'm thinking about like how do I wanna make people like what do I wanna be for people, like how do I wanna represent myself like when I leave here, like when I'm gone type shit. So that's something I had to really think about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, something I'm working on. Just something I'm really thinking about, man. Shit. Anyway, man, we got they said they got motherfucking. They said they got All right, so they got so we got Cuevo. All right, so Cuevo said on a tweet on Twitter, he says that platforms need a mixtape outlet for US so we can blitz the market like Lil Wayne, Gucci, Future, and Migos did. He said he's tired of holding all this heat. Says artists need a platform. I don't know, man. I guess he's saying that he's basically saying they need a platform that is that will allow them to be release that would allow them to release music freely and independently. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because like streaming services like Apple Music and iTunes, it's nothing wrong with them. Like it's nothing wrong with them. Like I don't see a problem with uploading music to Apple Music and Tidal and stuff like that. But you aren't able to be so consistent when you're under a label. You know what I'm saying? When you're under a label and you're you know what I'm saying, you're obligated to do these amount of albums, or you're obligated to only do these amount of songs or stuff like that. It allows it makes the artist not be able to be as free. You know what I'm saying? It makes them not be able to be as artistic. You know what I'm saying, in their music. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what Cuevo's saying. He's saying that artists aren't able to really deliver the type of content they solely want to put out because of the platforms, that the streaming services that are available to them, and the labels that they are on. You know what I'm saying? Not even just Cuevo, like I believe it was YK Osiris. He made a tweet as well that was like that he said what did he say? He said well he said that he was going fully independent. So when he said that, he was saying that now he will be able to drop content that would be you know, saying some of his best work. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, just basically, like, I feel like artists need to like just go independent, man. Like you know, especially if you have like a buzz already. Like if you're already like a Cuevo, like a Osiris, and you already have a fan base, you should just go independent if you can. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're on a label and whatever, if you can go independent, I feel like that would be good. Like, I'm saying, that would be good for you, because you already had the fan base, and then you could generate money that is already that is, you know what I'm saying, that's just all coming to you. You know what I'm saying it's direct to consumer, like Dame Dash would state. It's direct to consumer. So, you know what I'm saying, you drop a song, you drop an album, you're getting the money directly through the streaming service. Like I used to rap. So I would use DistroKid. So DistroKid was a platform that had just free free assets. You know what I'm saying? You could upload it to YouTube, Audio Mac, you could do whatever. So, and you would earn royalties, and you would, and you know, put up your bank account and it would come straight to you. So, I mean, and you didn't have to go through no fees, didn't have to pay no taxes, nothing, and it would come straight to you. So I feel like if you're an artist, and you want to generate more income without labels harping down on you, I feel like you should go independent. You know what I'm saying? And DistroKid, it isn't the only platform. You know what I'm saying? You got what is it? United Masters. You know what I'm saying? They great service. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people I know, they use United Masters. So, you know what I'm saying, you got options, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let labels like decide how you represent yourself musically and artistically. You know what I'm saying? Always stand on your morals and your principles as an artist, as a person, as a, you know what I'm saying, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Always make moves that are best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just something to think about, you know. And that's for young artists too, man, because you got young artists that, you know, they make a music video and are waiting for an artist. I had a talk with a producer. I used to, you know, when I used to make music, I had a talk with a producer, and he's telling me, you know, say we had a talk, and we're talking about artist development, and we're talking about stuff like that. And he's like, some artists, they you know what I'm saying, they put out a video and expect some label rep or some big time artist to come save them. You know what I'm saying? When you don't, or some label to come, you don't need nobody to come save you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a young artist, do things independently. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna, like, a lot of young artists, they don't know about contracts. They don't know about you know, just business in general. You know what I'm saying? So it's better to be independent. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna come across these labels, and they're gonna try to take advantage of your music. You know what I'm saying? And if you're artist, you know what I'm saying, you're saying the way you project your art, they're going, you know what I'm saying, that's what labels do. They, you know, so do things independently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's just, yeah. Says the murder rate, man. The murder rate in America has decreased this year. It says Chicago is down 9%, Detroit down 10%, Philly is down 23%, LA is down 24%, and it says DC and Memphis are rising. Gun violence, man, violence in general, but yeah, gun violence is something crazy, man. I'm telling you, I used to go to school up near the Tidewater area, and you know, there was just a shooting out there I heard about. If I'm saying, a couple people got murdered. You know, I mean, it's crazy, man. You know, gun violence it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Something that needs to be addressed, man. um something that needs to be addressed. And how I feel, this is how I feel about, I feel like gun violence, I feel like it's just like, mm, it's crazy because like you got like, I'm talking about like all these like officials and all these um US Marshal, you know what I'm saying, all these government candidates and all that. You have to understand, like, it's really, when you think about it, it's you really can't, like, you really can't, there's nothing they say, like, you know what I'm saying, they will always say like they're doing something about what's going on in the communities, but it's really nothing you can, like, I wouldn't know a way for you to actually attempt to make a change rather than talking to the actual people, like, as like going into these hoods and going into these projects and whatever, and actually communicating and diversing the plan that way. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing like the issues that happen with in between these situations that end up on the news. It's nothing you can do. It's an internal issue. It's something that happens internally. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that you could just stand over and just take a gun out of someone's hand and say, okay, it's done. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, it's something more, man. Something that needs to be, people need to be able to address people like internally. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like getting the issues that are happening in these environments. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I feel like it's important for people who are in these dangerous cities and populations, like the people who are like the core into these situations. I feel like it's important for there to be black leaders, more black leaders, people who know the culture, who know how things work and how these situations play out. And I feel like it's important for them to make a change, or, you know, sparks do something different, change. There needs to be examples, man. There needs to be people who set the example and say that this is, you know what I'm saying, this is, you know what I'm saying, like, it needs to be people who are related to the you know what I'm saying, who are related, who know the culture and know how to talk to the people. I feel like it would be important that to see some change, man. I feel like that would be like, things like that are ways for people that are causing violence and things. You know what I'm saying? People need a different light, man. People need to see something different, man. When you around like violence and you're around things like, when you adapt, man. You adapt to what you see, to what you know, to what you only go off what you know, man. If I'm saying, like when you take a test, I don't know, when you take a test, man, like, and you study, when you study, man, you take a test, you're gonna put down on a paper, you're gonna put down what you know. You're going, you know what I'm saying, when you answering a question, the answers you put down is what you know or what you think you know. If I'm saying, you only gonna do what's in your mind to do, what you think is in your mind to do, what you think is right. If you think it's right, you're gonna put it down on the paper. If I'm saying, so that's something like, that's some people gotta think about. They gotta think about, like, yeah, bro only doing this, he 15, he 14, he only doing this because this is what he know how to do. This is the only thing he know how to do. 14, 15, this is what he know. That's what people have to think about, man. That's what these people gotta, like, the people that like sit up here and judge like this kid or judge this person for what they do, man. Some people just that's all they been exposed to. That's all they internally know. That's all that's in their core, man. That's all that's in their core to do is be violent and act a certain way. That's why I don't necessarily judge everybody. I treat everybody with respect because I know people are different, man. Everybody's different. Everybody, you really, if I'm saying, you really can't solely judge this person and say, you know what I'm saying, some things morally as a people we judge somebody. Okay, if you do it, you know what I'm saying, more like everybody, but you have some people like that grow up in these hoods, man. They have no other way to express themselves. They don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? Some people, when you raise, if you raised a certain way, that's how you gonna project yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna project yourself. So I don't know, man. You know. And you know what I'm saying, it's also social media. Like I say, like people wanna. Some people, you have some people who are trying to achieve a certain, you know what I'm saying, a certain idea of what they think they should be. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people who are influenced by certain people. You know what I'm saying? You could be influenced by anything, man. A lot of people, young kids, they see these big time rappers change jewelry, getting the, you know what I'm saying, getting the females they want, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case. They'll try to emulate that person, you know what I'm saying? And the female, you can't be, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna say it. And then nobody's gonna say, oh, whatever. Internally, people try to emulate this person just to get the same type of recognition. Because I need a, you know what I'm saying, they don't know how to be themselves, but they want that status. You know what I'm saying? They want that recognition. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people emulating other people. You know what I'm saying? That's why these kids and people just need options. They need resources in order to be able to find like their own mentality, to find like their own view. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have their own view. A lot of people are viewing through other people's eyes. They wake up and they're bouncing off another person's aspects. You know what I'm saying? They're listening. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People need resources, man. People need a different people need options. So I'm saying, so that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know, man. It's crazy. A lot of people. All right, so next thing we got okay, so it says child services were called to Blueface's home after a video surfaced of him bringing alleged strippers around his kids. All right, Blueface, man. I don't know. What I'm saying, it's how y'all, you know what I'm saying, how y'all feeling about Blueface, man? When it comes to Blueface, like when he first came out, I remember he came out in I believe it was 2018 or early 2019, something like. I used to, you know what I'm saying, I used to listen to Blueface, man. You know what I'm saying, it was I never really, you know, I listened to the music. Everybody was saying he was offbeat. You know what I'm saying, I actually liked the song. It was I think it was Respect My Crippin'. That was the first song I listened to, and song was alright, but like I think I feel like his career like lasted maybe at least like 2-3 years since then. About two. I'm gonna say 1.5, like about 1.5, because after then I never really seen like any more music. You know what I'm saying, everything else was just the media and what he was going through. You know, he was dating Krishan Rock, whatever the case, and you know, he had the incident where he allegedly was involved in a drive-by, I think, or you know what I'm saying, a shooting, attempted murder. You know what I'm saying, I don't like seeing rappers and people who have talent involved in the media and looked at in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? Even Krishan Rock, for saying that with their relationship, I'm saying I always want people to be represented highly. You know what I'm saying? So I pray for him. I'm saying I pray for both parties, man. Pray everybody. You know what I'm saying? I see Krishan Rock had the baby. You know what I'm saying? Congrats to her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I pray for both parties. I pray everybody is successful and everybody finds their way. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, man. I want everybody to get some money, everybody stay out the way. I don't want nobody to have to keep, you know what I'm saying? Who wants to be, you know what I'm saying, have people, you know what I'm saying? You just, you know what I'm saying, just stay out the way, get some money. Hey, man, let's see. All right, last one we got, Polo G has delayed his new album, Hood Poet, with no new date in sight. The original release date was scheduled for the 15th of September. Man, Polo G, man. Polo G, man, you know what I'm saying? Polo G a good artist, man. I ain't gonna lie, he a good artist. You know what I'm saying? He has I think he's like 23. Bro has made a lot of success, man. Just for to be so young and evolve in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? So you know, just I never really seen any real problems he's gave authority or anybody in his career. You know what I'm saying? I never really seen no issue. I feel like he had a smooth career compared to most rappers. You know what I'm saying? Never really been involved in no serious incidents. So you know what I'm saying? I don't really listen to his music. So I used to listen to him when he first popped out, and he was doing the Never Care remix. It was doing the Who Run It remix, G Herbo song. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but I might react to, you know what I'm saying? I probably react to his new album. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as far as albums go, like me personally, like I don't really listen to albums anymore. Like I don't listen to full length albums like, you know what I'm saying, like I used to. You know what I'm saying? I probably listen to like one or two couple songs, like I go through and I skim the albums. But I don't really, you know what I'm saying, I don't really listen like to music like that anymore. Like I said, music to me, hip hop, that's my, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it's becoming watered down. So I kind of tuned out of just listening to music in general. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably go back and listen to like a couple old songs or something like that, but I don't really, you know what I'm saying, I don't really listen like that. And yeah, but yeah, man, but and like I said, I hope y'all like, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all doing alright, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all find something good, you know what I'm saying, to endeavor in, and you know what I'm saying, just find your way, man. Find peace within yourself, man. Find something to do, something different to do, man. You know what I'm saying, something you don't usually do. You know what I'm saying, get you know what I'm saying, get into it, man. You know what I'm saying, find your passion. You know what I'm saying, try different things. You know what I'm saying, learn. You know what I'm saying, learn different things, learn new methods, man. Like I said, this is the Nate Silver podcast. Only available on Spotify and YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram at official Nate Silver, and at Nate Silver Podcast, Twitter _ Nate Silver, and TikTok official Nate Silver. I'm gonna go and get out of here, man. Y'all be easy. You know what I'm saying, and just you know what I'm saying, just you know what I'm saying, find something. You know what I'm saying, find something that interests you, and I'm saying try to stay safe out here, cause you know it's crazy. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next episode.